Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and today we've got an order from Wrestling Collector Shop. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. As you can see, we got a big old honking box today from Wrestling Collector Shop, and I wasn't sure how these were going to show up. I bought a bunch of stuff off eBay. So Wrestling Collector Shop has like their main website that you can buy stuff off of, but then they have their eBay store, and that is where I got all of this. They were running a buy one, get one 40% off. And I know that when there's a figure that has like a new belt or Build-A-Figure pieces, they'll buy a bunch of those and like piece it out. So they'll sell the figure loose, and then since I have a lot of them, they're typically a little cheaper. And then they don't have the accessories, so that'll be cheaper. And then you've got the Build-A-Figure pieces that they'll sell separately for like $8-9. So not a lot, but they're making a decent amount of money with just selling Build-A-Figure pieces. So what we've got here is one of those instances. So I got a figure cheap, and then I also got it for, like, it was buy one, get one 40% off. So I saved myself a bunch of money. I picked up a bunch of stuff for fodder, but then I got a couple things in here that I'm excited just to add to the shelf that were newer pickups. So instead of you just staring at the side of this box, let's unbox it. All right, so starting out, I'll show you the one that I decided to stock up on. And there's a lot of reasons I stocked up on these, but the starting price for these was $12.99, and then like $3.75 for shipping. So shipping, obviously, like that price combined. So essentially I got all of these for around $13 by the time shipping and the discounts and everything added up. So we've got the new Elite 109 Seth Rollins, and this is the one with the new World Heavyweight Championship belt. I have a custom one from Chaos Wrestling Club, and then I actually think the belt that is coming with the 2-pack with the Braun Breaker and the Seth Rollins, I think that version of the belt looks better. And like, I know that we're never going to be at a shortage for belts, so I'm not in a rush to grab it, but I almost always, if I see a decent price Seth Rollins on eBay, I pick it up. I make Will Ospreay customs, Kenny Omega. I'm going to be making an Aussie Open, so I wanted the Seth legs for Kyle Fletcher. But I love making, like, I have a blast making Ospreay customs. Every time I make an order from Hederation, I order more Will Ospreay sculpts. So I always need Seth Rollins figures. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh man, 8, and 9. So we've got 9 Seth Rollins Elites, and like I said, all these came out to about $13. And typically when I see a Seth on eBay, I watch on eBay, so I just have Seth Rollins as a saved search. And when I see a Seth Rollins Top Picks figure for less than like $15 or less, I'll pick it up. I think I'm fine paying that price. And I was looking at these and I was like, oh, I'll order a couple. And then I was like, well, I could just pick up a bunch of them and just be stocked for a bunch of customs. So that's exactly what I did. I'll probably break these down and use like the gold knee pads. I'm not going to paint over. I might end up taking the boots as well. I don't know. It just kind of depends on what customs I do. But the legs, and I like this kick pad mold. So the legs will use for plenty of whatever customs. We've got the double jointed arms, obviously. These heads I can put on the like custom sets I have, and other sets where I want to have the blonde hair, but I picked up 9 of these bad boys and I am pumped. But I've got one more figure, only one more. So I also thought about picking up the new Ultimate Edition Sammy and Kevin Owens. Those were at a decent price, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I'm not super interested in that Kevin Owens. I don't really like the torso, and like I had some issues with the Sammy as well. So I'll get around to those, but I've got one more here I want to check out. All right, so the last one we have here is going to be the new suited Cody Rhodes figure. And this one I wanted to pick up, especially after I saw them update the legs here. So they gave him the Build-A-Figure leg. So he's on a Build-A-Figure body. I think before, decided to wait till the end to get all the hands out here. So we've got a pointing hand. Whoop. 2 pointing hands, and then 2 fisted hands to go along with the mic holding hands. And I think this Cody is a little short. I'll grab some Cody figures in a second. He feels short. I think it's the Build-A-Figure legs. I know they're smaller, but then he's got double jointed arms. I think this is a good looking Cody. It's different than the Jazzwares one. Obviously, he's got the longer coat. I think that one, I like the look of that one more, but I'm glad we got a Cody that's just like this. So I will be posing him right there on the shelf next to all the other Cody figures I have, but this was on a discounted price as well, so I figured what the heck. I think he comes normally in his Elite is going to come with a announce table, but I didn't really, I don't need another announce table, so obviously he's got the mic here. I think this head sculpt is fine. There's his neck tattoo and everything. I'm not going to do a full breakdown of this. I'm just happy that I picked it up. He does have normal shoes on, so I'm going to put some... all those sets are messing this up. He's got normal, wrestling boots on. So I will be putting some dress shoes on him whenever I can find a pair. So I'm going to fix that up a little bit, but... overall, it's a fine Cody. I think it's a good figure. It's a suited Cody. I don't have one of those for Mattel, so went ahead and picked that up. But do want to take a look here at some other Cody figures I've got. So here's Cody. Here's Jazzwares Cody. You can see he looks way bigger. I think that Jazzwares Cody is a decent size. And then here's a Mattel Cody in his ring gear, and you can see just the height difference there. It kind of bothers me. They need a better option for legs. I know they're just using Build-A-Figure legs here, and they're probably going to pump out a bunch of suited guys like this, but the height bothers me. So I don't know if they can give them different torsos so that we can differentiate heights. I don't know. There's got to be a better option than just giving everyone the exact same mold, but so be it. That's how it is going to be for Mattel. Let's see if we can throw the belt on here. This is just a quickly painted version of the new championship, but there he is. There's suited Cody in all his glory. But that is it. That is going to be everything for today's unboxing. Short and sweet. Relative, maybe I'll go back and realize I talked longer than I thought, but there's going to be a lot of Ospreay customs, probably a lot of Seth Rollins customs coming now that we kind of have an idea of what figures we'll be getting of him and his newer attires. But you want to go check out some more unboxings. We have plenty on the channel. Plenty of different kinds, huge lots of stuff, head sculpts, you name it. I pick up a lot of figures, so if there's something you're interested in, it's probably there. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude, out.